And then we're going to go ahead and get started. So, hello everybody. Welcome to our NingXia Red class. So this class is going to be a mix of information about what's in our amazing red drink. I'm drinking like sparkling water and NingXia, and we're going to talk about some different ways that you can drink your NingXia. I do kind of want to give a little bit of history on NingXia. So the NingXia wolfberry is from China. So it originally was grown there. We do farm it, I think, elsewhere now. But in NingXia, place in China, people actually live, like a good majority of people live past the age of 100 and they get around and they're healthy. And just the overall health in general in this town is exceptional. And the locals there eat the NingXia wolfberries. And so for thousands of years, they've done this for their health. And Gary Young, our founder, he was a pioneer. He would go out and he would find different countries and forests and plants, and he would talk to the people that lived in those areas and really get to understand the plant and what it did for them. And so on some of his journeys, he discovered the NingXia wolfberry. And so we have a really special relationship with them there to be able to farm these from there. And that is the main ingredient in this amazing drink. So next, my disclaimer is I'm not a doctor. So please don't assume that I am. I'm just going to talk about my experiences, and then anybody else is going to pop up and talk about their experiences. That's basically what we're here to do, is just share our stories. So I can't really diagnose, well, I can't at all diagnose any illness or anything you might be having. Definitely, if you're experiencing something, I'm going to refer you to your doctor, because we can't really cover that in these classes. All right. So does anybody have any question or anything that they want to make sure that they learn before we get started? Like, you can post that in the chat and then I'll see that and I'll make sure to try to cover that as we go. All right. So we do cover this in all of the classes because it's super important, but it's our seed to seal guarantee. So quality matters, you guys. It matters not only for the oils that we use, but it matters for all the products that we use as well. And our seed to seal guarantee, it goes across the board for everything that Young Living sells. So our NingXia wolfberries follow that same guideline. Everything, most companies don't do everything from scratch. They buy from a middleman. Young Living does not do that. Young Living, with their seed to seal commitment, they have eliminated the middleman. And we abide by very strict guidelines, and we're audited, tested, and then tested again. And if something doesn't meet those requirements, it's not given to the consumer. So I love that we don't use any harmful chemicals, that we do hand weeding on all of our farms. I've seen it firsthand. It's the most amazing thing. And that we harvest at peak times, which is super important for the plant to actually have all of the benefits that we need in the product that we receive. So know that when you go Young Living, you can have full confidence that you're going to get the best product that you're buying. All right, let's dive into NingXia. So like I said, we're going to talk about not only some of the benefits of it, but we're also going to give you some recipes. Now, don't frantically worry about trying to find a pen and paper to write these down. We will be posting these recipes in the event after we're done. Okay. I know Jamie's prepared. She's got her notepad. You can write them down too. All right. So for breakfast, okay, you can make a protein smoothie. And NingXia Red is 25% NingXia wolfberry puree. The puree includes the juice, pulp, and the peel of the plant, which contains vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, vitamin A, calcium, potassium, zinc, selenium, riboflavin, which is B2. Okay. A puree allows you to also get fiber and protein, and you need all of these things to maintain good health. So a smoothie is a good way to do NingXia in the morning. And for the protein powder, I definitely recommend trying our Pure Protein Complete. This stuff is delicious, and I'm not a big protein powder fan because usually it's that gritty kind of texture that you get. This I tried with just water, and it was the smoothest protein I have ever had in my life, and it was delicious. So definitely, if you want to give protein powder a try, try the Pure Protein Complete. It comes in vanilla spice and chocolate. This recipe calls for vanilla spice because it's mixed with berries. Not that that wouldn't be good with chocolate, but just you've got your banana, frozen berries, some spinach, because spinach is always good to throw into a smoothie. Yes, it does taste just like a milkshake. And then you want to add your 2 ounces of NingXia Red and then 3 ounces of orange juice. So blend that all up and enjoy. This sounds delicious to me. I love throwing NingXia into my smoothies. So, so good. All right. And then there's a couple other recipes too for smoothies that I'll post when I post this picture. But just so you know what they are, there's a peanut butter and jelly smoothie. Sounds yummy. And you can use almond butter if you don't do peanuts, okay? And then the Green Goddess smoothie, which is mostly spinach, but it doesn't taste like spinach, so. All right, and then if you like smoothie bowls, this was one that was new for me. This recipe for a smoothie bowl is instead of having it in a cup, put it in a smoothie bowl, and then order the einkorn granola that Young Living sells, and order the dried wolfberries that we sell, because we actually sell these wolfberries in dried form, which are wonderful to eat. And you can pour them over the top of the smoothie bowl and eat it that way. Just get added benefits. All right, so the NingXia wolfberry, or NingXia, can be taken just in shot format, which is how I think a lot of us take it most of the time. You can either just pour yourself a little bit in a glass. I tend to grab my bottle out of the fridge and swig it. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think it says not to do that, but what can I say? I'm a rebel. So I like to just grab the bottle and like take a drink if I'm feeling like a little tired, or if I just need like a pick me up, I will definitely do that. We also have individual packets of NingXia. I should have like had one here to show you, but they're a 2 ounce travel pack. Yes, I'm hardcore, I drink straight from the bottle. But you can grab the individual packet, you can drink it that way too. And in addition to the beneficial vitamins and minerals that I mentioned before, NingXia wolfberry contains a ton of amino acids, including essential amino acids like L-arginine and L-glutamine. So our bodies naturally produce these, but during times of stress, the body does not produce enough, and they're necessary for our health. L-arginine is great for supporting our body's response to inflammation. It's also needed for heart health. L-arginine is a vasodilator, which means it dilates blood vessels, allowing more blood to flow to working muscles. So it's also great for post-workout. L-glutamine is necessary for digestion and normal brain function. So this is also one that's needed post-workout. And your L-glutamine serum levels is a good indicator of high stress in your life. Low levels of L-glutamine indicate high stress. So L-glutamine is important for your immune function and gut health. So low levels actually make you more susceptible to illness. So it's really important to make sure that you're upping those essential amino acids. And the easiest way to do that, drinking your NingXia Red. And there are some foods that do have these amino acids in them, but I don't know about you, I would rather, like, mushrooms are one that, like shiitake mushrooms are one of the foods that has high amino acids of these two. I would much rather drink NingXia than eat mushrooms. I do not do mushrooms. They're not my thing. So you can add essential oils to the shots of NingXia. So if you pour yourself a shot of NingXia, you can add things like thieves and copaiba for immunity, or you can add a drop of peppermint and orange if you need like a burst of energy. And you also can do like a drop of grapefruit if you're trying to like lose weight and you want like an appetite suppressant. That's a good one to have. Or frankincense vitality, thieves vitality. Those are kind of my go-to favorites. I know Morgan does a lot of drops in her NingXia too. Yeah.
I do Frank, Copaiba, and Thieves all the time. Those are the ones that are in my NingXia daily. So copaiba is great for inflammation. It supports your body's natural response to that. And then thieves is immune support. And frankincense is also really good for immunity and just overall health.
Sorry, my son was asking me how fast NingXia gets into your bloodstream. I have no idea. He's going to go grab himself some NingXia though. So, all right. Yes. All right. So another fun way to take NingXia, I know, see him in the back with the bottle. Yes, I know. Is to make a NingXia bomb. This is one that is very, very common among us tired moms or tired dads or whatever, or just tired humans in, you know, tired people. So NingXia, we have 3 different products that kind of fall under the NingXia products, and that's our NingXia. Then we have NingXia Nitro, which is like this little pouch, and then we have our NingXia Zing, which is a nice replacement for energy drinks. You basically mix these 3 together and enjoy. So NingXia Nitro is 20 ml. So like I said, it's a small little like squeeze tube. Think like those 5-hour energies that you can get at the store. It's the natural replacement for those. So it's not going to give you that crash. And it's all mix of healthy ingredients that support your health and keep you focused with naturally occurring caffeine. And so it'll help keep you energized, and it's really good for cognitive health. NingXia Zing is a light sparkling beverage, so kind of like Red Bull, but not super sweet like that. And it only has 35 calories and 35 milligrams of naturally occurring caffeine. So it's not going to give you that hard crash that an energy drink would give you. And you can enjoy these by themselves, or you can take them together. Like I have a friend who takes the NingXia Nitro before she's in a master's program. So she'll take a NingXia Nitro before she's got to study or take a test, because it really helps to kind of keep her alert, but not make her so hyper that she can't go to sleep. So fun fact that the NingXia Nitro or the NingXia Wolfberry is also a complex carbohydrate, which means your blood sugar will rise slowly, reducing the risk of a sugar crash afterward. This is one reason why the energy drink is a much better alternative than like your convenience store, you know, Red Bulls or I don't drink any of them, but you know what I'm talking about. That are filled with sugar and even like artificial sugar, which is not good for you. And they'll catapult you into a sugar high and post sugar crash. So stay away from those energy drinks and try NingXia Zing for a month and just test it out and see. They're delicious and they're good for you too. Yeah, pink rocks. See, rock stars, that's what I was thinking of. My husband used to be addicted to rock stars and he doesn't do them anymore, but these products have definitely helped with that for sure. All right. So you can make it fancy, you guys. NingXia Red is packed with superfoods to support normal eye health and your immune systems. It contains plum, aronia, cherry, blueberry, and pomegranate juices and extracts, plus lemon, orange, yuzu, and tangerine essential oils. These ingredients make NingXia Red a guilt-free but fun drink. So you can make cocktails or mocktails if you don't do alcohol, okay? So like I have a version of a mocktail because I'm doing just sparkling water with my NingXia, but you could spike it up a bit and you could do like a hard seltzer and mix it with NingXia. Yes, Stephanie. Stephanie says, my eyes used to get so dry that they were painful. And when I'm drinking my NingXia daily, they still get dry, but they're not painful. Yes, it does help. All right, so I've tried NingXia cocktails a couple different ways. I have to say, I think my favorite is the mimosa one. So you add champagne or sparkling water if you want to do it without alcohol. And you do 1 ounce of NingXia Red, and then you fill the rest with sparkling water or champagne, and then you top it off with some orange juice. So good, so good. But there's many different things you can make. You can make sangrias with it. And don't worry, I'll post some recipes. Yes, it's really, really good. Fun to do at parties. Hi.
I think like a whole glass.
He drank a whole glass of NingXia, you guys. Proud. It's good for you.
Can I have yours?
No, you cannot have mine. All right. So another thing that's fun, especially in the summer, is to make dessert out of it. So let's talk about antioxidants that are in NingXia before we get into different ways that you can make dessert with NingXia. All right. So having an antioxidant-rich diet is really, really good for your health. You can eat a bunch of fruits and veggies that are high in antioxidants because you'll see those advertised, like blueberries and strawberries, but sometimes it's hard to get the quantity that you need in your diet by eating food, or it's a struggle to get the kids to eat what they need because like broccoli is really high in antioxidants. But I mean, what kid's gonna eat 4 pounds of broccoli? I'm just saying. Oh, which reminds me, I have a sheet because I always forget. So different foods that have high antioxidants in them are carrots, oranges, beets, raspberries, blueberries. So 1 ounce of NingXia Red, the antioxidants in 1 ounce of NingXia Red is equivalent to 4 pounds of carrots, 2 quarts of carrot juice, 8 oranges, 1 pint of orange juice, 2 pounds of beets. I don't know anybody who can eat 2 pounds of beets in one sitting. 3 cups of beet juice, 3 cups of raspberries, and 2 cups of blueberries. Now, I probably could do the raspberries or blueberries, but that's 1, a lot of fiber. And 2, it's a lot of berries, right? You'd be orange. Okay, so would you rather drink 1 ounce of NingXia or would you rather eat 4 pounds of carrots? I'm just saying, NingXia is a super easy way to get your antioxidants in, and kids love it too, you guys. Like my son will drink it. My 1-year-old drinks it. I give her an ounce of NingXia every day, and she's obsessed with it. She slurps it out. It's the only thing she drinks out of a cup, and she slurps it down. She sees you pull the bottle from the fridge, and she just gets like frantically excited because she loves it that much. So not only is it healthy, but it tastes good too. NingXia wolfberries are one of the fruits that are highest on the ORAC scale. So the ORAC scale is what measures antioxidant levels in foods. So just a few ounces a day of NingXia Red will give your body the antioxidants that it needs. So you don't have to worry about anywhere else, like getting any more in. And the best part, like I said, is that kids beg for it. I beg for it too, I'm just saying. Jamie, your 2-year-old is loving it, yes. So an easy way to like make it fun for kids in the summer is to make popsicles. So you can make a recipe like this one, or you can simply just throw the NingXia packs in the freezer and then just cut off the top and they can eat it like a push pop. So it's really, really good. And then another way that you can do it too, Morgan makes these for her kids, are NingXia gummies. All right, so if you are not currently a member, but you're on here because you're interested in NingXia Red, this is the way that you're gonna wanna get started. So our NingXia Red starter kit recently changed in price and it actually went down, so you're in luck, okay? It still comes with all of the same NingXia products though. So it comes with a pack of nitro and it comes with a 30 pack of the individual 2 ounce packs. And it also comes with 2 bottles of NingXia Red, and it's $135 for that kit, and that gives you your wholesale membership as well. So this is an amazing deal to get started with Young Living because you'll get your membership so you can continue to order NingXia on your monthly basis. And you also get like the memberships, you get oils and supplements and learn even more. But then you get like right away started with NingXia. I'd even recommend throwing on a pack of Zing or putting that on your next Essential Rewards order. Speaking of Essential Rewards, so they did not leave us current members out when it comes to getting a good deal on NingXia. So we have the NingXia Red Essential Rewards Pack. It is the best way for you to get your monthly NingXia that you need for your family. It comes with 4 bottles of NingXia Red and a 30 pack of NingXia packets. Yes. And not only do you earn points back on that, but you also qualify for the free loyalty gifts that come on Essential Rewards, as well as free promotional items and so on. And it really is the best way to stay stocked up on your NingXia. And like I said, you can add on nitro and you can add on Zing to your Essential Rewards and get points for those as well. So you can stay stocked to be able to make those NingXia bombs because let's just face it, we all need them from time to time. Does anybody have any questions about the premium starter kit or the essential rewards pack? Okay. That's it, you guys. Super quick class. Does anybody have any questions on NingXia or any of the products or anything that I might not have covered that you wanted to learn? You can type them or you can unmute yourself, whichever you prefer. Well, I'm going to assume that I covered everything, or you're just afraid to ask.
Here, I'll ask one for other people.
Okay.
I already know, but I think it's a good question to ask. What does it taste like?
So
It looks like tomato juice.
I know the individual packs. So if you get started with your premium starter kit with oils, you get 2 sample packs of NingXia Red, and I was afraid to drink it because I thought it was like tomato juice, some sort of like tomato drink, because it looks like Bloody Mary mix. And so I'm not a fan of tomato juice, so I just left them in the box for like a year. It was a bad decision on my part. Until somebody said, no, they taste like pomegranate juice. It's kind of like tart but sweet. And so I thought, oh, okay. So I threw them in the fridge and the rest was history. But it definitely, like if you're a fan of like the palm juice, it's kind of like that where it's tangy, not really sour, but it's crisp and like a berry flavor because it does have berry juice in it. So, and it also has some citrus oils in it too. So it's a good combination of it. And because it has, because it's made from like the pulp as well, you have to give it a good shake before you drink it because it does, like, you'll see it settle when it's in your fridge. How long does it last in your pantry? Quite a while when it's unopened. I don't know if there's an expiration date on there or not. There might be. I know there, yeah, Stephanie will go check. I know that there are on the packs because I remember at convention 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago already? Year ago? I don't remember. They were selling packs of like discounted like boxes of the packs because they were going to expire like in the next like 6 months or something like that. And so they can't ship them out to people. They make sure that there's a date on them that is far enough out to where it's not like you have to drink it right away.
So I'm out right now, which is a real bummer, but I have more on the way. So this one, I just finished. It lasts in your fridge. Once you open it, it's 30 days, I think they recommend. But the expiration date on this bottle is February of 2022. So it's a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, that I was saying, I don't know if you heard me while I was away, but I was talking about how at convention they will sell discounted like packets of NingXia that are going to expire like within the year because they won't send those out to members. They want members to make sure that they're getting products that's going to last in their pantry if they keep it on hand quite a while. So
also really nice glass bottles that you can reuse.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording here. And